Hello everyone and welcome back to the TWSN YouTube channel. My name is Pederson and today we're going to be taking a look at Aidan Hutchinson and Kayvon Thibodeaux. I'm going to be breaking down their games and telling you just what to expect before they get drafted, potentially both top 5. First we'll take a look at Aidan Hutchinson. Hutchinson's an all-around stud. He's best used in my opinion as a 4-3 defensive end, but I think he could also make an impact as a 3-4 defensive end. I don't really want him standing up on the outside, because that really highlights his weaknesses. He's able to beat O-linemen inside more frequently when he's lining up against tackles, but he can just destroy a guard, regardless of if he's going inside or out. He shows a great mix of pass rush moves, and one of his best skills is turning speed into power. He's able to take a few hard steps and just shove offensive linemen back. He is a great run defender as well, definitely better than Kayvon Hutchinson in that regard. So I think as an all-around player, he's definitely going to have more upside and more day one starting potential. I think he's going to be able to be a 3-down guy for whatever team that drafts him, and because of that, I think he may actually get drafted higher. While I do have both of these guys as top 5 prospects in my book, I do think Hutchinson is going to be drafted first. As far as Kayvon Thibodeaux, I think he has more upside as an edge rusher. I think he'll be best used as a 3-4 stand-up outside linebacker or as a 4-3 defensive end. Putting him on the edge and just letting him use his speed against these tackles is going to be the best thing that you can do with him right out of the gate. He's a stand-up player who can read offenses well if given time, but sometimes when he engages with the offensive line too early, he doesn't really make the best plays in run fit. He'll over-pursue, and that'll be exposed once we see the run games and the run schemes that are present in the NFL. While he will automatically beat a tight end, if he sees double teams, I expect him to struggle a little bit early on in his career, as he doesn't have the largest repertoire. He does have a very good speed to power as well. He's able to just win with probably the best first step I've seen in a few years off the line. And this should allow him to get production in the pass game right away. I think at first he may just be best used as a pure pass rusher, so taking him out for run downs may be the best way to start him off, as he does need to get better in terms of run defense. If you had to make me pick which guy I think is more likely to get 20 sacks, I would have to go with Kayvon Thibodeaux. I think his upside as a pass rusher is definitely higher than Aidan Hutchinson. But again, like I said, Aidan Hutchinson's much more of an all-around player. Because of that, I do think Aidan Hutchinson will go higher in the draft, but I do think Kayvon Thibodeaux may have a higher ceiling in terms of especially pass rushing. If I had to give these guys player comps, I would definitely say Aidan Hutchinson looks to me a lot like J.J. Watt. He's not going to wow you with his speed, but he is a freak athlete. He'll be able to push you around, he'll be able to win inside, he'll be able to win outside occasionally, but his best move is going to be cutting inside and pressuring the quarterback from the middle while starting at the outside position. For Kayvon Thibodeaux, I think some of his player comps could be guys like Khalil Mack or Von Miller. These guys have elite first steps off the line, and that's allowed them to dominate the edge for almost 10 years now. So I think that while Kayvon Thibodeaux may not be able to come in right away and produce like Khalil Mack did out of Buffalo, I do think that he does have that kind of pass rush upside. For Aidan Hutchinson, I think he could be a Defensive Player of the Year guy in a few years just because of the way that he's able to dominate both facets of the game, in the run and in the pass. And I do think that these two guys are going to be guys that we're going to be looking at for a long, long time. While both of them are very talented and very skilled, there's a reason that both of these guys are top 5 talents in this year's draft. I think they'd be top 5 talents in most drafts, unless there were 5 quarterbacks going ahead just because of position premium. But I do like both of these guys, especially as edge rushers. I think they have the potential to be some of the best edge players in the league. And although they are different, they do have similarities in their speed to power and their ability to get to the quarterback with consistency. Again, if I had to pick which one is going to go first, I would say Aidan Hutchinson goes first, but I don't think either of these guys falls outside of the top 5. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for tuning into the TWSN YouTube channel. Again, my name is Pederson. You can follow me on Twitter at Pederson. Make sure you like, subscribe to this YouTube video and this YouTube channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.